Kush free throw.
What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube world? I'm here with Shaq Kush and the Baker Man. You know, we were having a little discussion and we decided we were gonna share it with the world. Everybody get a little shout out in.
Hey, what up? This is Baker, aka Bart Hempson, aka El Gato Negro.
El Gato Negro. Shaq Kush, you got any shout outs, Shaq Kush? You like to?
That knock nigga out on TV.
Straight up and down. All right. Well, today we're gonna get directly into the topic today. The topic today is brought to you by Mr. Shaq Kush himself. And you got to check him out. Follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and all that other stuff. I'll put his information in the video later on. So today's topic is yoga pants versus scrubs and the strangest secrets of ass. So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and take a vote initially and see who had what preference. Mr. Baker Man, yoga pants or scrubs?
I got to go with the yoga pants, man. That's the perfect visual. You know, scrubs is cool too, but I'm a yoga pants fan.
Okay, yoga pants. We got one for yoga pants. Mr. Shaq Kush. What do you vote? Yoga pants versus scrubs? Really?
Yeah.
Scrubs. So what is your so we got a split vote here. I'm not gonna chime in just yet.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, let's get each opposing view as to when I'll throw my input in later. I mean, you know, I don't discriminate. You know,
Me either.
But you know, we're just gonna discuss some preferences here. All right, so let's go with since he had a very interesting perspective, Mr. Shaq Kush. Why do you prefer the scrubs over the yoga pants?
Plenty of reasons why. Yoga pants is okay.
Yeah.
Bad, seen bad, tight shit. Okay, what the fuck? Scrubs. You gotta have some nice back there to show off the ass of the scrub.
Okay.
Needless to say, next time we go to a doctor's office or something, pay attention to the ass.
Pay attention to the ass.
It's more, I don't know what it is about the scrubs, but the ass sits nicely in the scrubs. I'm talking about the old ladies, the young ones.
Yes, this is true.
Like, I don't know if they got some extra padding in the back there. I don't know if they got like a wire that pulls the ass cheek up. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. With women nowadays, you can never be too sure because they always have some kind of deceptive method going on. So you can never really be too sure.
Yeah. They all find out the strangest secrets of the ass.
Man, they might have. Man, women have secrets that men will never ever discover. It's like a secret handbook.
You know, I'll go to the doctor's office. You know, my little girl's sick. You know,
Okay.
nurse walk in. I'm like, God damn. That nurse is sick. I'm like, motherfucker. Why that ass like that?
Okay.
It's the scrub just making it form right. It should just naturally feel like that. Or maybe it just makes me think about, you know, yoga pants, you already know, okay, she got ass or she don't got ass.
But okay. Okay, hold on, Mr. Shaq Kush. Hold on 1 second. So we let you get a ample amount of time. Just hold on to that thought. We're gonna give the Baker Man a second to rebuttal with his yoga pants argument, and then we're gonna go from there. You know, there's definitely some pros and cons to both. So Mr. Baker Man, please, if you will.
Okay, I see it like this. At the end of the day, the object of focus is the female form, right?
Yes, focus on the female form.
If she got ass, she gonna have ass whether she got yoga pants on or scrubs.
This is true. This is true.
So I'm like, I don't think that's necessarily true. What it boils down to is the visual.
Here.
And for some certain types, certain bills get, you know, they gotta have a better visual in the yoga pants, and certain ones have a better visual in the scrubs. But like at the end of the day,
you're gonna be able to see everybody's shit in the yoga pants. So it's like, yeah.
Okay,
You can't really hide in no yoga pants. Like you might be able to like scrunch some shit up so it don't be looking all as jiggly and shit.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day,
Yeah, but see now, but there's a deception with the yoga pants. Now, there's honesty in yoga pants, but there's also a lie in the yoga pants because you can see the honesty because you're gonna see everything pretty much as is. But
that's what I'm saying.
But when it gets a little bit tucked in, some of that shit manages to slip and can be a little deceptive once the yoga pants are no longer in play. But okay, so here's my thing. I definitely can see the points that both of you guys are making. I can definitely agree with both arguments. I'm gonna have to quote the wise historical feminine philosophers TLC and say I don't want no scrubs. And I definitely have to go with the yoga pants simply because I like cutting straight to the chase. The yoga pants provide more of a appetitive, satisfying visual, if you will. The scrubs, though, here's the thing about the scrubs. The scrubs, Randy, is true that if you have the appropriate assets to look good in scrubs, and your assets are most likely accurate. In the yoga pants, though, you can kind of get away with sometimes. The yoga pants tend to shape and help some things look a little better than they normally would. You know, I've definitely been to the grocery store multiple times, and just doing a little bit of scientific research, have noticed.
Hold on. Let me cut it off for a second there.
What?
Okay. Remember the time we made a visit to a friend of ours that was in the hospital, right?
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh my gosh. Oh goodness gracious. But. Okay, look at this. Here's the deal about that. That didn't even really matter about the scrubs because that was almost coming out the scrubs.
Well, damn.
I mean,
so maybe it's me. It's more of the conservative thing.
But here's the thing. Here,
the yoga pants is just maybe just okay. You want to show it.
excuse me.
But the scrubs is I'm at work and I'm still
exactly. See now that's the thing. That's where you get the difference. I believe when you add the professional aspect to it, you're like, oh, this woman is at work and she still looks damn good because she got some ass. Or
what if she a yoga instructor?
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you got a point. I mean, that's using the basis that I use for that argument. That is a valid point. Well, I need to take a yoga class.
That's just like going to the beach and seeing a motherfucking lifeguard. Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Meeting at times.
Yeah.
But now push that lifeguard with some scrubs.
Now that kind of goes in reverse though. Like once you've seen.
What are the odds of you seeing the lifeguard and some scrubs, bro?
She a part-time lifeguard, full-time nurse.
What if she was being a lifeguard while she was taking her nursing class?
Damn lifeguard and like dental assistant or some shit.
Hey, and I mean that's quite a possibility. You think of some coastal areas. Hey, why you bullshitting? I'm pretty sure that's probably happened in California more often than we think. You got to think about it. There's a lot of nurses. Think about some coastal areas. There's a good chance that that has actually happened. That a nurse has been like a part-time lifeguard or has been going through nursing school and been a lifeguard part-time. I think there's a real possibility that this actually happened. I'm thinking way too hard about it, but it's a possibility.
Let's stay on topic.
Okay.
But let's change the topic.
Okay. How would you like to?
What's more satisfying? To see a girl get naked from the yoga, or to see a girl get naked from the scrub?
Does it really matter though?
Yes, it does matter because it's all about that wow factor.
I'm gonna tell you why it matters.
The yoga pants, it's like okay, I mean, we already speaking with that.
Here's the thing.
What the fuck? You got all that hidden behind that?
Okay, here, check me out though. Just check me out. Hear my opinion on this one. I'm gonna go with the yoga pants again on that one, and this is why. Simple reason. If I'm seeing a woman getting naked out of her scrubs, she most likely probably just got off of work.
And you gonna smell like the WNBA locker room.
Yeah, so I'm rather not see that. I'm gonna rather let her see come over and say yoga pants is more likely that she put that on in anticipation of hanging out or whatever else it may be. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna have to go with the yoga pants again on that one.
Y'all tripping. All about the wow.
The wow factor. Okay. All right. Well, let's change the topic up a bit. If we're talking wow factor, let's have a comparative argument, but on a different scale. A mini skirt or a sundress? A mini skirt or a sundress?
Sundress.
I'm gonna have to go with the sundress all day.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely agree with that. Yeah. What?
The sundress is like the scrub.
No way. The sundress is loose, and the sundress is a tease because the sundress, it when the wind blows, it graces the form. You know what I'm saying? It gives you just like a little. It just gives you a little hint of what's going on. That's what the sundress does. The sundress is like a tease. It, like I said, it gives you a hint of hey, this is.
And I ain't into that teasing shit. Fuck all that.
But then like I say,
For our viewers to see what I'm talking about. Y'all, so we talk about the wow factor.
the wow factor.
I don't know, man. I'm grown. I'll be like, niggas taking this shit off, God, and
Man, you talking about the wow factor? This ain't America's Got Talent. Look, I'm trying to see what you're shaking with.
Like a chick like, let's see. Let's take a chick like Megan Good.
in that aspect, I'm really Americanized because I don't have the patience.
What?
Give me a second.
Good yoga pants and stuff. You like, damn, she look good. But let's say you didn't know Megan Good. And let's say she had on some scrubs and took them off. You'd be like, wow, what the hell? You had all that hidden under there? The wow factor. You know she had the ass because you could see it in the scrubs. But when everything else comes off, it's like,
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, man. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna try to sway you in your argument. I don't have a problem with either one, honestly. But
I got no problem with yoga because I just think that there's more of a something stop.
yeah, I can understand what you're saying because
look at it like this. What if? Because you ever see how like it'll be some you'll see a chicken like she throw on some yoga pants and it's like I bet you when she take the hose off, it's gonna be like unsacking like a can of biscuits or some shit. But then it won't be.
Right? Break it down, explain it down. Yoga pants, okay, she's ready to fuck. Scrubs is she's a freaking shit, but it's a professional album. See what I'm saying?
How you get that out of some scrubs, buddy?
man, what?
You don't know. She could be all scrubbed up. You think she a regular old girl, and then she bend over and get a little tattoo back there. You know what I'm talking about? Remember that tag?
All right. How about this then? I got one even better than the scrubs. And if that's the case, Halloween costumes. You don't know what's under there. You have no idea. So you're not feeling me on a Halloween costume?
I'm more of the she could be all day old. And they
I don't know what you're saying. I can barely hear what you're talking about over there.
That's all about. Like I said, I'm gonna have to attach some pictures for the viewers to see, man. It's all about the scrub.
Yeah, we'll have to continue that and see how that goes because we definitely gonna need some kind of photographical evidence to support
Man,
these
look, that's
claims.
all you gotta do. Sit outside the hospital around 5 o'clock there and chip change. You be like the what's that one dude that made that what's on ass.
Big Sean. Well, I don't know. I guess. All right, so I'm gonna say,
You know what it is? You know what it probably is to me? If you see a girl in a flat ass, you're gonna be like, okay, who cares? But if you see a girl in a flat ass with a yoga pants, you're like, why? Why you got that on, bitch? Take that shit the fuck off. You know you had no ass to put that shit on.
Me personally, I'm gonna be like, man, maybe that bitch working on it. I was like,
hey,
No, see, now you give.
nigga, squash murder miracles, man. I played some chicks that.
You giving too much credit.
Huh?
a work in progress, huh? All right.
Be a work in progress or something.
All right. Well, this is my deal. I'm gonna go ahead and end the debate here, and I'm gonna say that the yoga pants win by a slight margin. You know, we'll save it for if Shaq Kush comes up with a rebuttal. You know, can provide some evidence, then we'll reopen the case. But like I say, I don't have a problem with either. But I definitely see all the points that you're making about scrubs. I just think that scrubs are slightly form fitting too. Because I mean, what else do you not see? If you get to see the ass, in the scrubs, then what are you looking at? Kneecaps? That's the only thing you're not really seeing. You're gonna see the thighs and shit, feet and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about that shit. Other than that, you generally get a good idea of, what you're working with. This is probably going to be the most objectifying show on YouTube, and that's cool. This shit is funny. These are topics that must be discussed, And if any ladies decide to watch this video, we're not being disrespectful. We're just telling you what niggas look for. So you either want to have the truth or you want to get upset. So my best bet is you actually
always piss you off first before it opens your mind. Remember that.
Hey, now you heard the man. So
all I'm saying to ladies is you gotta try so hard putting on the damn yoga, man. You'll have
the dude Shaq Kush is mad at the yoga pants. All I'm saying is this though, but yeah, if you a female, you happen to get this far into the video, one, that means you really trying to find some shit out, or you really just angry and looking to watch some shit to just probably try to ruin my career that ain't even started yet on YouTube. You just saving it for forever blow up to take me out. But on the cool, you can either get mad about this shit or you can listen to some shit and honestly know what niggas is looking for. If you out there, because there's a bunch of women out there that they say are single trying to attract a man, you're not going to get a man from listening to those cosmopolitans and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? If you just want to catch some game and understand what some gentlemen involved in debauchery like us are interested in, and shit, that's just what it's going. That's what we look at. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the debate. Like I say, we got the yoga pants by a slight margin, but scrubs not far behind. It's a 1A 1B thing. Everybody's a winner when it really comes down to it. So it's your boy Ed Honcho. I'm a show my little social media thing up in one of these corners somewhere. I'm going to let my folks do a little shout out. Shaq Kush, you want to shout anything out before we get up out of here? I don't know what you said. They can barely hear you. Something about scrubs. Mr. Baker, man, you got anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Stay woke, folks.
All right.
That's what it is, man.
That's what it is. And like I say, I'll make sure there's social media somewhere in the old boxeroni in here too. But with that being said, it's your boy and Honcho. I'm lit. I'm out. Deuce up. Goodbye.
Free throw.
See, I'm high. Look, shit ain't even stopped recording. Now I'm out. Goodbye.